And welcome back to part 7 of What If Obito slash kidnapped slash adopted Naruto. Last time on the Naruto What If, they had brought Tsunade back. Naruto had joined Team 7. Um, and the Sound 4 had tried to take Sasuke. That failed miserably. So we basically left off with Jiraiya taking Naruto on a trip during the 3 training period, but it's Naruto will not actually be able to leave the village in this. Well, not leave for an extended time in this version because he only just came back. There really wouldn't be any way they'd allow Jiraiya to take, even as a former Hokage and the Sani and all that, just take Naruto out of the village for 3 years when they only just got him there. But on missions and stuff like that, that's fine. So basically, Jiraiya basically just tells him the story of him and the 3 rain ninjas, 3 rain orphans, and Naruto realizes like that was Konan. That was wait you trained my big sis. He's like they called her your aunt. Yeah, I kind of go back and forth. She's like technically my aunt in terms of age, but in terms of like how I see her, she's just a big sister to me. But yeah, who's this Pain? Well, Pain, I mean, I don't know, but but you told me about the Rinnegan. He's got the Rinnegan. That sounds like Nagato, but you said he's got multiple bodies. Like, yeah, something like that, and he never really explained what it was, but he's the one who gave me my summoning contract. I was like, I see, huh? And basically, it's like, wait, and then Jiraiya realized, like, could you summon something right now? And basically saying, he's like, all right, and just summons like, say the dog, and the dog's just like looking at it, like, hey boys, like, and he looks and says, like, I see the Rinnegan, and because the Rinnegan is implanted in all of them, they all have the same sight. And he basically has this theory. He's like, I wonder if they're probably connected. Excuse me, and then he just looks at the dog. Hi there, remember me? Remember me, Konan? Nagato. Nagato, it's me, Jiraiya. And I was like, and then Naruto's just like, hi. He's like, I want a chance to talk with you two. I want a chance to meet. And basically just said, I'll be in this village. We can either meet there or you can send me information where to meet there, but I want to talk. And basically, he sends the message. Naruto summons the wolf, or desummons the dog, or unsummons. And they go to the village. And they wait for a few days. Naruto's practicing things. And all of a sudden, one day, as Jiraiya is just kind of writing things for his book, an origami flower or an origami bird kind of flies in. And just, they look, and I was like, this location at this time. So basically, it's like, all right. And then they go and they meet. And it's raining. It's near the border of the land and village in the rain. And basically they're in a forest and it's raining almost downpouring. And Naruto basically just they're standing there waiting, and then Naruto's like, and they both appear in the shadows. It's Nagato in the Yahiko form, and wait, Yahiko, and Conan's like, Conan, and it's like, hello Naruto, and Naruto runs up. Jiraiya, for the most part, doesn't do anything because he knows that these people actually were good to Naruto. And he gives Conan a big hug, and Conan just returns the hug. He's like, It's like, how have you been? It's like, yeah, great. I've been great. Actually, the village isn't that bad, really, once you get used to it. I'm actually starting to make friends. And Conan's like, that's good. And the Pain just looks at him, just, Master Jiraiya? Yahiko? It's like, no, sorry, Yahiko's not here. Sorry. And then, basically, Nagato admits that he identifies himself as Pain, but at the same time he's like he knows I'm not, and he knows that I'm Nagato. He knows that all that, so he decides to be at least somewhat accommodating in terms of information. Be like, I used to, maybe at one point, and then he briefly explains a little bit what happened. And Conan fills a little blank. It's like we were tried so hard to fulfill the dream that you would still with us, Master Jiraiya. And that's what Akatsuki was actually originally formed, but we lost him. We lost Nagato. And then they briefly explained that, as multiple bodies of Pain show up, it's like, whoa, I didn't know you do this. And then Pain actually kind of smiles, and Naruto's just like, yes, my abilities run fast, Naruto. Vast indeed. And then Naruto then looks at, kind of actually walks a little bit away and goes to Jiraiya and just kind of looks at them with a bit of concerned face and just says, were you two really gonna sack? And it's Naruto now who just the smile is now gone because he remembered one of the reasons he had wanted to see them again too. He wanted to confirm, it's like, are you guys really gonna sacrifice me? Are you guys really gonna let me die um just to complete this and complete the mission, to complete a weapon to destroy people? And Conan definitely flinches, just and even Pain has a look that's not apathetic. There is regret on his face, like at first, and even and it's he closes his eyes and he actually and Conan actually is like, Nagito, and then he just opens like, we were Naruto. We were going to, we would in the end we would have sacrificed you for the greater good. And Naruto just can start to feeling this heartbreaking once again, but things changed, and all of a sudden Naruto got his pep up a little bit. The more time we spent with you, the more we actually got to know you, the more we couldn't allow that to happen. Conan, it all turns into we wanted peace, Naruto. Maybe our method is right, maybe it's wrong, but we wanted peace. But at the same time, you were family that we had lost, that we thought we could never get back, and we got you back, and we did not want you. We did not want to risk losing you just for that piece, just for that one goal. And then I said we were looking into ways of mitigating the circumstances and helping you survive the procedure, the process. And Naruto's just like, and did you find anything? And, like, and then Nagito says, there is one way we could have been doing it, but it would have been risky. And I would have had to, and it would basically would involve me giving up my life for yours, or it would have been a life for a life, Naruto. And I don't think you would have accepted that. And so Jiraiya, who's been listening to this whole thing and seeing this, that he can tell, despite the fact that they are Akatsuki, they're wearing the wardrobe. They legitimately cared about Naruto. They legitimately do, and Naruto still cares for them. It's like, so what happens now? And Jiraiya is still, because he knows they're Akatsuki, and Nagato's got 6 bodies. Pain's got 6 bodies, all with a Rinnegan, and he knows how powerful Conan is. He's just in case he's on the ready just to defend himself if he has to. So, they're looking at you. What happens now? And then Conan even asks, "What does happen now, Nagato?" And Nagato's like, "If this were maybe," I'm trying to think of what the time frame would be at this point. If this were maybe a few years ago, I would have said that what happens now is Naruto comes with us and you die, Sensei. But circumstances have changed, and even I, looking at both you in the face now, knowing that there was a better life for Naruto this whole time, and knowing that he's finding some level of happiness that we couldn't offer him in the Akatsuki. And he's like, and Conan's actually looking, it's like, Nagato, are you about to? It's like, there are doubts now in what the plan actually could be. Nagato, for the first time since this has happened, is having doubts. It's that power that Naruto has, that just incessant charm, determination, that goofy smile on his face, just, yeah. And all of a sudden, there's a loud noise of something, and Nagato appears in his actual machine just behind him. I think, Nagato, you should know, it's fine, Conan. And it's so what are we going to do? We cannot leave Akatsuki, at least not at this time. You see, Jiraiya, I'm not the true leader of Akatsuki. Yeah, we met the true leader, the one who calls himself Tobi. It's like, his name is not Tobi, his name is Madara Uchiha. What? It's like, and then Naruto can hear the fox cry, Madara Uchiha. And then it's like, we learned a little bit about that, yeah. For now we'll stay with Akatsuki and keep the plan and keep things going. They may involve catching some of the tail beasts and sealing them away, but until I can be 100% sure that this is not the right way, it is the way the plan shall go. But the Konoha says, but if it helps you, Jiraiya, then she sends one more little flower. She sends one flower to the both of them, basically. It's a little bird, and then turns into a flower. She's like, we'll be in touch. Basically saying that we'll be your eyes and ears inside Akatsuki. So for now, though, we have to stay with Akatsuki and do the plan until Nagato is still not 100% sure. He's having doubts. So till then, we will keep doing what we're doing until it is proven that what we're doing is not the way it needs to be going. And Jiraiya's just like, he's like, uh, as a member of the Leaf, I really shouldn't allow you to go. But as your former sensei, as your mentor, and as your friend, and as and I will choose to trust you, and as someone that Naruto seems to trust even to this moment. And Naruto just looks at it, just all right. It's like, well, maybe one day you can come join us at the Leaf. Wouldn't that be great? It's like, because that would be nice. Wouldn't that, Naruto? One step at a time. And they basically kind of just disappear. So back into the mist. So they basically now are like, well, what happens now? Well, I guess now we'll go a little bit more training in, and then we'll go back to the village. So they get a bit more training in, and they go back to the village. And one of the things that he is saying is, one of the parts of the training that we later get on is Jiraiya trying to teach him to control the Nine Tails. Now, he can still access the Nine Tails Fox's chakra if he has to. But at best, he can only go to maybe a two-tailed cloak before he's starting to lose control. It's like, well, maybe, I mean, you really should, come on, that fox really isn't making it easy on you, is it? And then he basically just says, or he basically looks at Naruto saying, maybe you should try talking to him or something like that. And Naruto's just looking at it like, I've been thinking about that. Yeah, I mean, I guess the question is, how do I go with it? It's easy. It's all about meditation and focus, kid. So just remember how your inner world looked like when we first went in there. To focus and try to go back into it. So Naruto basically says, all right, there is something I've been wanting to say to the fox. And Naruto just kind of sits down in meditation pose and just meditates and just goes into his inner world. And he just looks over and goes to the giant cage, and the fox is like, oh, it's you, boy. What do you want? And Naruto's just staring at him. He's like, well, come to mock me. Or you're looking to have your reality shattered once again. I'll be more than happy to let you know all the terrible details about your mother and father's death again. And then Naruto's just looking at him, just as, I did come here for something, Fox. He's like, well, what is it? And then Naruto, and the fox is just staring. He's like, he's being off the side. Naruto closes his eyes. And then he just does something to the fox did not see coming. I'm sorry. And he's like, you're sorry? You're sorry? What do you mean sorry? I'm sorry for what I did to you. I'm sorry for what other people did to you. I'm sorry for the life you've had to live. I'm sorry you had to be sealed to me. I'm sorry for everything I put you through that we put you through. I don't want us to be enemies. I don't want, if we're going to be stuck together, I want us to be on good terms. And the first step for that is admitting to my mistake and apologizing to you. So and he just again says it, I'm sorry. And the fox is just, this is the problem ever since maybe his, the sixth stage where someone's legit, well, and the Hokage too, but the first Hokage apologized in a different manner than Naruto did. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, Fox, but I gotta do this to keep you at No, this is Naruto apologizing for everything that says. Like, Fox just, you're sorry? You're sorry for everything? Come in here and tell me you're sorry, boy. Come in here so I can rip you apart. Naruto actually does something. Again, he just steps inside the cage, just like, I'm sorry. What? And the Fox is she's just speechless. He doesn't want. Get the hell out of my cage! Get out! And then just and he just says again, sorry. that one he says a bit more of a humorous tone, because he knows he's completely stumped the fox on what the fox was. I just want us to be on working. If nothing else, I want us to be able to work together. All right. Maybe one day we can even be friends. Friends with you, a human? Never. I'll never be friends with some pathetic little blonde moron like you. Well, be that as it may. I mean, we're stuck together whether we like it or not. So I'll just leave you saying again, Fox, and I mean it. And you know I'm not lying when I say I'm sorry. And the fox just, and he disappears, and the fox meow is just left to kind of just fume on that. Just he's never had anyone, mortal or demon probably, save for a very rare few, apologize to him and legitimately, sincerely mean that apology. And he just doesn't know what to do with himself at the much. I wish I had some sake. And the fox just kind of just now sitting there just doing that. It's like, so he just, Naruto wakes up. So what was that about? And it's like, well. He's like, well, I apologize to the fox. You apologize to him? He's like, why'd you apologize? And he explains why he apologized. And Dryer for that, it's actually like, he wants to say, it's like, no, it's not your fault. But the more he thinks on it, it's like, not your fault. But at the same time, the fox did for the most part, it's just kind of been roped into things. So, maybe it is a good way to get him on good terms with him. So the remaining 3 years pass more or less. The Akatsuki are reforming. Remember, I know I killed off Sasori. I think I killed off Kasame. But they are able to get a new recruit with the to wield Samahata. Whatever. That will be a no-name recruit because they still have the sword. Unfortunately, there is no they don't have anywhere near as much. So right now it is Pain and Nagata, who basically now are double agents, or at least it's kind of double agents. Whether or not they will truly go to the good side remains to be seen. Obito is still there, and he is pissed. Like he's very rarely in a good mood. Dedera is still there because he got out. We have Hidan and Kakuzu. So that's 5. But unfortunately, remember, we have Itachi's now gone. Kasame, and No Name. So that's 6. But remember, it's Sasori and Kasame are both gone. So Sasori and Itachi are both gone. So that's 2 that are just off there. Still, it's still a pretty stacked roster. And they go and basically kidnap Gaara once again. And unfortunately, this time, and basically this Team 7 will get word of what's going on there. Now that being said, it's a little bit different in this. It's Obito and Dedera who go and kidnap him. So what has happened previously to that, leading up to the Gaara rescue arc again? Excuse me. Well, I imagine Sasuke, having been in the village all the time now, has pretty much, is succumbed to Sakura's female wilies. That, and she's actually taken the time to improve herself, which would impress her more or endear her more into Sasuke's eyes. Naruto. Now, would Naruto have a girlfriend at this point? I could give him a girlfriend. I could not give him a girlfriend. That's the question. Would there be enough logic to giving him a girlfriend in this version? By the way, FYI, yes, the 5 and the 7 tails were sealed away, because they were sealed away, I believe, at the beginning of the series. Shippuden, that is. They were already in there, because there was already 2 tail beasts sealed away. I'm pretty sure those were the 2. Because really, the only options we have for girlfriends right now are Hinata, Ino, and Tenten. So the question is he actually dating any of them? Well, here's the thing. If he is, and I'm not saying he is, in fact, we're getting close to the 20-minute mark, so I'll say right now he's not. But in terms of at least female pairings for right now, there's 4 options, I guess you could say. Tamari, but really doesn't make any sense. He's not had any interaction with Tamari. So really, it would just be the Leaf Ninjas. Hinata, it's the likely one, but here's the thing. It's not the same relationship they had in the original. She definitely probably thinks he's attractive as well, and a very nice person. So she might be attracted to him, but they didn't grow up together. He didn't defend her from bullies. He didn't endear himself onto her at a young age. So Hinata, I don't think, is actually going to be the candidate for whoever Naruto ends up with at the end in this what if. So at least Tenten and Ino. Ino, I actually had her kind of asking Naruto out on a constant basis, or at least an inconsistent but regular basis. So she would ask him out, well, like maybe once a week or something, like maybe once every other week. She would still interact with him, and Naruto still views her as a friend. Now it is possible, but at the same time, again, does he spend a lot of time around her? Honestly, and I don't do this pairing. I don't think I've done this pairing yet. Tenten would be possible, because I think he'd actually spend a lot of time around Team 10. Because, were they 10? Are they, not, 7's them, 8. Nine, yeah, they're Team 10. I had to remember they were Team 10. It's like, numbers, damn. 10, I think you could actually see Indira. At least, maybe. But it probably would be either Ino or 10. And quite frankly, if I were going to do 10, I'd probably want to save that for a different what if, where I could go more in depth on that relationship. Because that's one I haven't actually done in a what if yet. I've done Ino and I've done Hinata, and there's definitely more I could do. Because there's plenty of girls around his age he could, meet up with and, get involved with. But yeah, Tenten's the main, Tenten and Tamari are the main two I haven't done yet in terms of pairing Naruto off with someone. Right now, I'm not going to say, I'm probably going to say if I do pair him off with, well, clearly I'll have to pair him off with someone near the end. They all got paired off later on. It'd probably be looking more like Ino, honestly, just because while it could make sense with Tenten, I haven't done enough interactions with, honestly, any of them that it would be worth it for. I hardly have done any interactions like one-on-one conversation scenarios with them to make it worth it to pair him with Tenten. So if I pair him with Tenten, I'll probably save it for a different video. But anyway, yeah. So if maybe he's not with a girlfriend yet, but maybe he's gotten a bit more a hang of the whole flirting thing. So he flirts with Ino on occasion, and they're fun with each other. Team 7 is still a legitimate thing. Naruto is a lot more powerful. Over the years, he's actually, that apology he did really weighed on the Fox. So next time they spoke, he actually says, I can't. There was another point later on where he's just like, I'll be honest, Brett. I can't say I forgive you or your kind. But I do. Oh, my battery's getting low. Luckily, I'm almost done with this. So give me one. Yeah, my battery's getting low. But, and he legitimately says this sincerely. He's like, I respect and appreciate that you actually, I'll respect and appreciate anyone who actually has the balls to apologize to me. And basically says, very well, I will lend you my power willingly. And basically, he spent years now, like the last year and a half, working on controlling his Fox's chakra, but on a more civil bait, like they have a working condition, which means that allowed him to access just the Fox cloak form. Like he could still notice how with the Kyuubi, he didn't have tails as soon as Naruto actually mastered that chakra to a degree. He just had this form. So that's what I think Naruto gets, is this form. And that's what he normally accesses himself into. He doesn't have the tail beast mode though. He doesn't have that yet. But yeah, and so basically we cut to Tsunade basically giving the mission to rescue Gaara. So that's where we're going to leave off, is Team 7 going to rescue Gaara. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm low on battery, so I want to wrap this up quick. I'm probably just going to save the remaining 2 what-ifs I have left for tomorrow, just because I'm low on battery. I could wait longer, but then later in the evening, time's crunch. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll get to the other 2 what-ifs tomorrow. It's the week of who would win starting tomorrow again, so keep your eyes out for that. Till then, thanks for watching. See you next time.